Have you ever wondered what draws you to certain people? Why do we find some individuals instantly captivating, while others remain unnoticed? The science of attraction delves into this fascinating enigma, exploring the intricate interplay of factors that ignite the spark of connection. It's a journey that takes us beyond fleeting glances and superficial impressions. We'll uncover the hidden forces that shape our preferences, from the subtle cues of body language to the intricate workings of our brains. Join us as we unravel the mystery of attraction and gain a deeper understanding of this fundamental human experience. Prepare to be amazed by the science behind those butterflies in your stomach. Let's embark on this adventure together.
Attraction is more than just a pretty face or a charming smile. It's a complex tapestry woven from a myriad of threads, some visible and others hidden beneath the surface. Our brains are constantly processing information, evaluating potential partners based on a combination of conscious and unconscious cues. From the way someone walks to the tone of their voice, every detail contributes to the overall picture. We're drawn to those who resonate with us on multiple levels, sparking a sense of familiarity, excitement, or intrigue. But what are these deeper forces at play? How do our past experiences, cultural backgrounds, and personal values influence our perceptions of attractiveness? Let's delve deeper into the fascinating world of attraction and uncover the answers.
Attraction is not a one-size-fits-all phenomenon. What one person finds alluring, another may find completely uninteresting. This diversity of preferences is what makes the study of attraction so captivating. There's no single formula for love or desire. Instead, our attractions are shaped by a unique blend of biological, psychological, and sociocultural factors. Our genes whisper ancient tales of survival and reproduction, influencing our instincts and desires. Our upbringing, experiences, and cultural norms paint the canvas of our romantic ideals. And our individual personalities, values, and aspirations add intricate details to the masterpiece of our attractions.
The age-old debate of nature versus nurture finds a fascinating battleground in the realm of attraction. Are we hardwired to seek certain traits in a partner, or are our preferences molded by our environment and experiences? The answer, as with most things in life, lies somewhere in the intricate dance between our innate biology and our lived experiences. Our genes may lay the foundation, but it's our experiences that build the house. From the moment we're born, we're bombarded with messages about beauty, desirability, and romantic love. These messages come from our families, our peers, the media, and the countless cultural narratives that surround us. Over time, these influences shape our understanding of what's considered attractive, desirable, and relationship-worthy. Section 5. Unveiling the invisible forces. The science of attraction is like peeling back the layers of an onion. Just when we think we've grasped one concept, another layer of complexity reveals itself. Beyond the obvious physical attributes, a host of subtle cues and signals influence our perceptions of attractiveness. Pheromones, those invisible chemical messengers, play a fascinating role in attraction, conveying subconscious information about our compatibility and genetic makeup. Our body language speaks volumes without uttering a word, revealing our confidence, interest, and availability. Even the way we smell can trigger powerful memories and associations, influencing our attraction to another person. Understanding these subtle forces can provide valuable insights into the dynamics of attraction and help us navigate the complex world of relationships.
Section 6. A journey of discovery. This exploration of attraction is not about finding a magic formula or decoding the secrets of the universe. It's about embarking on a journey of self-discovery and understanding the intricate tapestry of factors that contribute to human connection. By delving into the science of attraction, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity of human relationships and the myriad ways we form bonds with others. This knowledge empowers us to make more informed choices in our own lives, fostering healthier, more fulfilling connections. As we uncover the mysteries of attraction, we also begin to challenge societal norms and expectations that may limit our understanding of love and relationships. By embracing the diversity of human experience and acknowledging the multifaceted nature of attraction, we create space for more authentic, meaningful connections. Section 7. Your invitation to explore. This is your invitation to embark on a captivating exploration of the science of attraction. Together, we'll delve into the psychological principles, biological underpinnings, and cultural influences that shape our perceptions of attractiveness. Get ready to challenge your assumptions, expand your understanding, and gain a fresh perspective on the dynamics of human connection. Whether you're seeking a deeper understanding of your own attractions, navigating the complexities of the dating world, or simply curious about the mysteries of human behavior, this journey has something to offer everyone. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare to be amazed as we unravel the intricate tapestry of the science of attraction. This is a journey you won't want to miss.
Our minds are intricate landscapes shaped by experiences, values, and aspirations. When it comes to attraction, our minds act as mirrors, reflecting our deepest desires and longings. We're drawn to those who embody the qualities we admire, the values we cherish, and the dreams we hold dear. This unconscious mirroring effect is a powerful force in shaping our attractions, drawing us towards individuals who resonate with our inner world. Think about the qualities you find most attractive in a partner. Are they qualities you possess yourself or aspire to cultivate? Do they reflect your values, interests, or life goals? Often, the people we're most drawn to offer a glimpse into our own hearts, reflecting back to us the aspects of ourselves we cherish or seek to develop. This mirroring effect highlights the profound connection between self-awareness and the ability to attract fulfilling relationships. Have you ever noticed how a song grows on you after you've heard it a few times? Or how a painting you initially found strange starts to appeal to you after repeated viewings? This phenomenon, known as the mere exposure effect, plays a significant role in attraction. Simply put, the more we're exposed to something, the more likely we are to develop a liking for it. This principle applies to people as well. Studies have shown that we tend to rate faces as more attractive after repeated exposure, even if we don't consciously remember seeing them before. This suggests that familiarity breeds attraction, even at a subconscious level. Think about the people you find attractive. Are they individuals you encounter frequently in your daily life? Classmates, co-workers, or neighbors? The mere exposure effect suggests that proximity and repeated encounters can spark the flame of attraction, turning strangers into potential partners. The old adage, birds of a feather flock together, rings true in the realm of attraction. The similarity attraction hypothesis suggests that we're drawn to those who share similar attitudes, beliefs, interests, and values. This attraction to similarity stems from our innate desire for consistency and validation. When we encounter people who share our perspectives and passions, it reinforces our own beliefs and creates a sense of harmony and understanding. Think about your closest friends and romantic partners. Do you share common interests, values, or life goals? Chances are you'll find a significant degree of overlap in your beliefs and aspirations. This shared ground provides a solid foundation for connection and intimacy, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual understanding. While opposites may attract in some cases, long-term relationships often thrive on a foundation of shared values and interests. Personalities pull, unveiling the magnetism of traits. Beyond physical appearance and shared interests, our personalities play a pivotal role in attraction. Certain personality traits act as magnets, drawing us to individuals who possess qualities we find appealing. For example, people who are warm, kind, and compassionate tend to be universally attractive, regardless of their physical attributes. These traits signal trustworthiness, empathy, and the potential for a supportive, nurturing relationship. Similarly, individuals who are confident, assertive, and humorous often exude an irresistible charm. Their self-assuredness and ability to make us laugh signal social intelligence, resilience, and the promise of exciting experiences. On the other hand, traits like arrogance, negativity, and neediness can be major turn-offs, signaling potential for conflict, drama, and emotional instability. Understanding the role of personality and attraction allows us to identify the traits that resonate with us most deeply, guiding us towards relationships that align with our values and emotional needs. The intrigue of differences, complementarity in action. While the similarity attraction hypothesis highlights our tendency to seek partners who reflect our own qualities, there's also a compelling argument for the role of complementarity in attraction. Complementarity refers to the idea that we're sometimes drawn to those who possess traits we lack, creating a sense of balance and wholeness within the relationship. For example, an introverted individual might be drawn to an extroverted partner who can help them break out of their shell and navigate social situations with ease. Similarly, a highly organized and detail-oriented person might find themselves attracted to someone who's more spontaneous and free-spirited, adding a touch of excitement and adventure to their life. When complementary traits are balanced and appreciated, they can foster growth, expansion, and a sense of mutual fulfillment within the relationship. However, it's important to note that complementarity should not be confused with incompatibility. While differences can be intriguing, it's crucial to share fundamental values and life goals to ensure long-term compatibility. Attachment styles, the blueprint of our bonds. Our early childhood experiences, particularly our relationships with our primary caregivers, shape our attachment styles, which in turn influence our adult relationships. Attachment theory, developed by psychologist John Bowlby, suggests that we develop internal working models of ourselves and others based on these early experiences. These models guide our expectations, behaviors, and emotional responses in intimate relationships. Individuals with a secure attachment style tend to feel comfortable with intimacy and interdependence, seeking closeness and emotional support from their partners. Those with an anxious attachment style often crave closeness but fear rejection, leading to clinginess and a need for constant reassurance. Avoidant individuals, on the other hand, may prioritize independence and self-reliance, withdrawing from intimacy or emotional vulnerability. Understanding our own attachment style and that of our partners can provide valuable insights into our relationship patterns, helping us navigate conflicts, communicate more effectively, and build stronger, more secure bonds.
The chemistry of connection, pheromones and attraction. Prepare to delve into the fascinating world of pheromones, those invisible chemical messengers that play a subtle yet powerful role in attraction. These odorless molecules, secreted by our bodies, can trigger subconscious responses in potential mates, influencing their perceptions of our attractiveness and compatibility. While the exact mechanisms by which pheromones operate in humans are still being unraveled, research suggests that they convey information about our immune system, genetic makeup, and even our emotional state. Imagine walking into a crowded room and being subconsciously drawn to a particular individual. Their scent, though imperceptible to your conscious mind, might be sending signals to your olfactory system, whispering tales of shared genetic heritage or complementary immune systems. This chemical communication, often operating below the threshold of awareness, adds another layer of intrigue to the already complex dance of attraction. Scientists believe that pheromones may play a role in mate selection, helping us identify partners who are genetically diverse, enhancing the health and resilience of our offspring. This subconscious screening process, guided by our sense of smell, highlights the fascinating interplay between our biology and our romantic choices. The allure of symmetry, a universal language of beauty. Across cultures and continents, humans share a remarkable preference for symmetry in facial features and body proportions. This allure of symmetry, deeply rooted in our evolutionary history, speaks to our innate drive to seek healthy, vigorous mates. Symmetry serves as a visual cue, signaling genetic robustness and developmental stability, qualities that enhance an individual's chances of survival and reproductive success. Imagine two faces side by side, one perfectly symmetrical, the other slightly asymmetrical. While both faces might be considered attractive, the symmetrical one is likely to elicit a stronger, more immediate response. This preference for symmetry extends beyond faces, influencing our perceptions of bodies, artwork, and even natural landscapes. Evolutionary psychologists believe that our ancestors, living in harsh environments with limited resources, relied on visual cues like symmetry to assess the health and fitness of potential mates. Those who could accurately identify and select symmetrical partners were more likely to produce healthy offspring, passing on their genes and perpetuating this preference for symmetry through generations. Hormonal harmony, the symphony of attraction. Our hormones, those chemical messengers coursing through our veins, orchestrate a complex symphony of attraction, influencing our desires, behaviors, and even our perceptions of beauty. Testosterone, often associated with masculinity, plays a crucial role in both men and women, boosting libido, enhancing confidence, and promoting assertiveness in social interactions. Estrogen, on the other hand, often linked with femininity, rises and falls throughout a woman's menstrual cycle, subtly altering her appearance, scent, and even her preferences in romantic partners. Studies suggest that men find women more attractive during the fertile phase of their cycle, when estrogen levels are at their peak. This hormonal dance, choreographed by our biology, highlights the intricate interplay between our bodies and our romantic choices. Beyond testosterone and estrogen, other hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and vasopressin play crucial roles in attraction, bonding, and attachment. These neurochemicals flood our brains when we experience romantic love, fostering feelings of pleasure, euphoria, and a desire for closeness with our chosen partner. This hormonal cocktail, unique to each individual and relationship, contributes to the intoxicating and addictive nature of romantic love. Section 4. The fertility factor, reproductive fitness, and mate choice. Deeply ingrained in our evolutionary heritage lies the drive to reproduce, to pass on our genes to future generations. This primal urge, though often operating below the level of conscious awareness, influences our mate preferences, guiding us towards partners who display cues of fertility and reproductive fitness. For women, cues of fertility might include a youthful appearance, clear skin, and a curvy figure, all indicators of good health and reproductive potential. Men, on the other hand, are often drawn to women with a waist-to-hip ratio of around 0.7, a shape associated with fertility and successful childbirth. These preferences, deeply rooted in our evolutionary past, highlight the enduring influence of biology on our romantic choices. It's important to note that these preferences for fertility cues are not always conscious or deliberate. Our brains are constantly processing information from our environment, making lightning-fast assessments of potential mates based on a combination of visual, olfactory, and behavioral cues. This subconscious screening process, guided by our evolutionary history, helps us navigate the complex world of attraction and mate selection. Section 5. Evolutionary Echoes, Ancient Instincts in Modern Love. In today's modern world, where technology reigns supreme and dating apps connect us with potential partners across continents, it's easy to forget that our brains still bear the imprint of our evolutionary past. The same instincts that guided our ancestors in their quest for survival and reproduction continue to shape our romantic choices, even if we're not always consciously aware of their influence. For example, men's tendency to be more visually oriented in mate selection, often prioritizing physical attractiveness, can be traced back to their ancestral role as hunters, relying on sight to track prey and assess potential threats. Women, on the other hand, may place a higher premium on a partner's resources and social status, reflecting their historical role as caregivers and homemakers, seeking stability and security for themselves and their offspring. While these evolutionary echoes may seem at odds with our modern sensibilities, they offer valuable insights into the enduring influence of our biology on our romantic choices. Understanding these ancient instincts can help us navigate the complexities of modern love, bridging the gap between our primal urges and our conscious desires. Section 6. The Brain in Love, a Neurochemical Cocktail, Falling in love is often described as a whirlwind of emotions, a roller coaster ride of euphoria, longing, and attachment. But what's actually happening inside our brains when we experience this intoxicating cocktail of feelings? Neuroscience offers a fascinating glimpse into the neural circuitry of love, revealing a complex interplay of neurochemicals that drive our romantic desires and behaviors. When we encounter someone we find attractive, our brains release a surge of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, reward, and motivation. This dopamine rush creates a sense of euphoria and excitement, reinforcing our desire to pursue the object of our affection. As the relationship progresses and intimacy deepens, other neurochemicals like oxytocin and vasopressin come into play, promoting feelings of bonding, attachment, and trust. Oxytocin, often dubbed the cuddle hormone, is released during physical touch, sexual activity, and even eye contact, strengthening feelings of connection and intimacy. Vasopressin, on the other hand, plays a crucial role in pair bonding, fostering feelings of commitment and loyalty. This intricate dance of neurochemicals, unique to each individual and relationship, contributes to the complex and multifaceted experience of romantic love. Beyond the stereotypes, individual variations in biology. While our biology lays the foundation for attraction, it's crucial to acknowledge the vast individual variations that exist within and between the sexes. Just as no two snowflakes are alike, no two individuals experience attraction in precisely the same way. Our genes, hormones, and life experiences interact in complex ways, shaping our desires, preferences, and relationship patterns. For example, while men, on average, may be more visually oriented in mate selection, there are countless men who prioritize emotional connection, shared values, or a sense of humor over physical attributes. Similarly, while women may be biologically predisposed to seek partners with resources, many women are drawn to men who are kind, compassionate, and emotionally available, regardless of their financial status. It's essential to avoid oversimplifying the complexities of human attraction or imposing rigid biological determinism on our understanding of love and relationships. Recognizing the diversity of human experiences and the interplay of biological, psychological, and social factors allows for a more nuanced and compassionate approach to navigating the intricate dance of attraction. Nature's blueprint nurtures brushstrokes, a complex interplay. The age-old debate of nature versus nurture finds a fascinating battleground in the realm of attraction. Are we hardwired to seek certain traits in a partner, or are our preferences molded by our environment and experiences? As with most things in life, the answer lies not in an either-or dichotomy, but rather in a complex interplay between our innate biology and our lived experiences. Our genes may provide the blueprint, outlining our basic drives, instincts, and predispositions, but it's our experiences, upbringing, and cultural conditioning that paint the canvas of our desires, shaping our perceptions of beauty, desirability, and relationship compatibility. From the moment we're born, we're bombarded with messages about love, relationships, and what constitutes an ideal partner. These messages, conveyed through family dynamics, peer interactions, media representations, and societal norms, seep into our subconscious, influencing our expectations, behaviors, and ultimately our romantic choices. Understanding this interplay between nature and nurture allows us to approach attraction with greater awareness, recognizing the influence of both our biology and our social conditioning on our desires and relationship patterns. From biology to behavior, bridging the gap in attraction. While biology provides a fascinating lens through which to view attraction, it's crucial to remember that our genes and hormones don't dictate our every romantic choice. We are not slaves to our biology, destined to reenact ancient mating rituals in the modern world. Instead, we possess the capacity for conscious choice, reflection, and the ability to override our primal urges in pursuit of relationships that align with our values and aspirations. Understanding the biological underpinnings of attraction can empower us to make more informed decisions in our own lives, recognizing the influence of our evolutionary past while remaining open to the infinite possibilities of human connection. It's about bridging the gap between our biology and our behavior, acknowledging the role of our genes and hormones while embracing the power of conscious choice in shaping our romantic destinies. By integrating our knowledge of biology with an appreciation for the complexities of human experience, we can navigate the intricate dance of attraction with greater awareness, compassion, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and those we choose to share our lives with.
Beauty standards across cultures, a kaleidoscope of preferences. Our journey into the science of attraction takes us on a global expedition, exploring the fascinating diversity of beauty standards across cultures. What's considered alluring in one corner of the world might be met with indifference or even aversion in another, highlighting the profound influence of cultural norms and societal values on our perceptions of attractiveness. Imagine traveling to a remote tribe where elongated necks adorned with heavy rings are considered a mark of exquisite beauty. Or a society where scarification rituals transform the body into a living canvas, telling stories of courage and resilience. These diverse expressions of beauty challenge our westernized notions of attractiveness, reminding us that beauty is not an objective truth, but rather a subjective experience shaped by the cultural lens through which we view the world. From the porcelain skin and delicate features prized in East Asia to the voluptuous curves celebrated in certain African cultures, beauty standards reflect a complex interplay of historical, social, and environmental factors. Understanding these cultural variations allows us to appreciate the vast spectrum of human beauty and challenge the often narrow definitions imposed by media and mainstream culture. In today's media-saturated world, it's impossible to escape the barrage of images and messages that shape our perceptions of beauty and desirability. From glossy magazines to social media feeds, we're constantly bombarded with idealized representations of human perfection, often digitally altered and unattainable for the vast majority of us. This relentless exposure to airbrushed perfection can distort our self-perceptions and influence our romantic choices, leading us to chase after unrealistic ideals rather than appreciating the beauty of real, diverse, and perfectly imperfect individuals. The media's emphasis on youth, thinness, and flawless features can create a sense of inadequacy and insecurity, particularly among young people still developing their sense of self-worth. It's crucial to become critical consumers of media, recognizing the often manipulated nature of the images we encounter and challenging the narrow beauty standards that pervade our cultural landscape. By seeking out diverse representations of beauty, celebrating body positivity, and focusing on inner qualities rather than superficial attributes, we can resist the media's influence and cultivate a more inclusive and empowering definition of attractiveness. Love and marriage, cultural norms and expectations. Cultural norms and traditions exert a powerful influence on our romantic relationships, shaping our expectations of love, marriage, and family life. From the passionate love-at-first-sight encounters celebrated in Western cultures to the arranged marriages common in certain parts of the world, the ways in which we navigate love and commitment are deeply intertwined with our cultural backgrounds. In collectivist cultures, where family ties and community harmony are paramount, marriage is often seen as a union of two families rather than simply two individuals. Arranged marriages, orchestrated by parents or matchmakers, are still prevalent in some societies, prioritizing social compatibility, economic stability, and family lineage over romantic love. While these traditions may seem foreign or restrictive to those raised in individualistic cultures, they offer a different perspective on the meaning of love, commitment, and the role of family in shaping our romantic destinies. Even within a single culture, there can be vast variations in attitudes towards love, marriage, and sexuality. Understanding these cultural nuances is essential for navigating the complexities of intercultural relationships, fostering empathy, and appreciating the diverse ways in which humans experience love and connection. Social circles and peer pressure, the power of influence. Our social circles, those close-knit groups of friends, family, and peers, exert a subtle yet pervasive influence on our romantic choices, shaping our perceptions of what's considered desirable and acceptable in a partner. From casual comments about someone's appearance to unspoken expectations about social status or educational background, our peers can sway our romantic decisions, often without us even realizing it. Imagine confiding in a close friend about a new love interest, only to be met with raised eyebrows or a skeptical silence. These subtle cues from our social network can plant seeds of doubt, leading us to question our own judgment or even sabotage a potentially promising relationship. This phenomenon, known as social proof, highlights our innate desire to conform to group norms and seek validation from those we trust. While the influence of our social circles can sometimes lead us astray, it can also serve as a valuable source of support and guidance in our romantic lives. Surrounding ourselves with supportive, non-judgmental friends and family members who celebrate our individuality and encourage us to pursue relationships that bring us joy can make all the difference in our quest for love and connection. The digital age of love, online dating, and modern relationships. The rise of online dating has revolutionized the way we connect, communicate, and even fall in love. With a few swipes on our smartphones, we can now access a seemingly endless pool of potential partners, transcending geographical boundaries and expanding our romantic horizons in ways unimaginable just a few decades ago. While online dating offers undeniable conveniences and opportunities, it also presents unique challenges to navigating the complexities of attraction and intimacy. The sheer volume of choices can lead to decision fatigue and a sense of superficiality, as we reduce potential partners to carefully curated profiles and witty bios. Moreover, the absence of nonverbal cues, such as body language and tone of voice, can make it difficult to gauge chemistry and authenticity in the digital realm. Despite these challenges, online dating has become an integral part of the modern dating landscape, offering a valuable platform for connecting with like-minded individuals and exploring romantic possibilities. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the ways in which we navigate love, relationships, and the ever-evolving dance of attraction in the digital age. Breaking free from cultural constraints, embracing diversity in attraction. As we've journeyed through the kaleidoscope of cultural beauty standards and the often unrealistic expectations perpetuated by media and society, it's essential to remember that attraction is a deeply personal and subjective experience. There is no one-size-fits-all formula for love, no universal definition of beauty that dictates our desires. Breaking free from cultural constraints requires us to challenge the narrow narratives that limit our understanding of attraction, embracing the vast diversity of human experience, and celebrating the beauty of individuality. It means questioning the societal norms that tell us who to love, how to love, and what constitutes a desirable partner. By expanding our definitions of beauty, challenging gender stereotypes, and honoring the unique tapestry of each individual's life experiences, we create space for more authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling relationships. It's about recognizing that true attraction runs deeper than superficial attributes, encompassing shared values, intellectual connection, emotional intimacy, and a profound sense of mutual understanding. The evolution of attraction is a fascinating journey, reflecting shifting societal norms, cultural changes, and emerging trends. What was considered alluring a generation ago might be met with indifference or even aversion today, highlighting the dynamic nature of human desire and the fluidity of beauty standards. For instance, the rise of feminism and the body positivity movement have challenged traditional notions of feminine beauty, celebrating a wider range of body types, skin tones, and personal styles. Similarly, the growing acceptance of LGBTQ+ relationships has expanded our understanding of love and partnership, demonstrating that attraction knows no bounds when it comes to gender identity or sexual orientation. As technology continues to connect us across cultures and continents, our exposure to diverse perspectives and relationship models will only continue to grow, further blurring the lines of what's considered normal or desirable in a partner. This evolution of attraction, driven by social progress, technological advancements, and a growing embrace of diversity, promises to create a more inclusive, equitable, and ultimately more fulfilling landscape for love and connection. In a world saturated with social media filters, carefully curated online personas, and the pressure to present a picture-perfect version of ourselves to the world, it's easy to feel lost in a sea of superficiality, questioning the authenticity of our connections and the genuineness of our desires. However, amidst the noise and distractions of the digital age, there's a growing hunger for authenticity, a longing for genuine connection that transcends superficial attributes and filtered perfection. More and more, people are seeking partners who embrace their true selves, flaws and all, valuing vulnerability, emotional intelligence, and a shared commitment to personal growth. This shift towards authenticity requires us to look beyond the surface, to delve beneath the carefully constructed facades we present to the world, and connect with others on a deeper, more meaningful level. It's about recognizing that true beauty lies not in physical perfection, but rather in the unique quirks, imperfections, and experiences that make us who we are. By embracing our own authenticity, cultivating self-love, and seeking partners who appreciate us for our true selves, we can navigate the complexities of modern attraction with greater confidence, clarity, and a deep sense of purpose. It's about recognizing that true love thrives not on superficiality, but on a foundation of mutual respect, shared values, and a profound appreciation for the beauty of imperfection.
As we journey deeper into the science of attraction, we encounter a realm where logic and reason intertwine with the often turbulent currents of our emotional world. Imagine locking eyes with a stranger across a crowded room, feeling an instant spark, a magnetic pull that draws you towards them. This initial surge of attraction is often driven by a complex cocktail of hormones and neurochemicals, triggering a cascade of physiological and emotional responses that bypass our conscious thought processes. Our hearts race, our palms sweat, and we're flooded with feelings of excitement, anticipation, and a deep-seated desire to know more about this intriguing stranger. It's a reminder that love and attraction are not always neat and tidy affairs, but rather messy, exhilarating, and ultimately deeply human experiences that defy easy categorization. Emotional intelligence, the key to unlocking deeper connections. In the intricate dance of attraction, emotional intelligence emerges as a guiding star, illuminating the path towards deeper, more fulfilling connections. While physical attributes and shared interests may initially draw us to another person, it's our capacity for emotional awareness, empathy, and effective communication that determines the depth and longevity of our relationships. Emotional intelligence, often referred to as EQ, encompasses a set of skills that allow us to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Imagine a couple navigating a disagreement. A partner with high EQ can recognize their own feelings of frustration or anger, while simultaneously empathizing with their partner's perspective, even if they don't agree with it. In the crucible of conflict, emotional intelligence becomes a superpower, allowing us to transform disagreements into opportunities for growth, understanding, and deeper intimacy. Self-awareness, the foundation of emotional intelligence in love. At the heart of emotional intelligence lies self-awareness, the ability to turn inward and recognize our own emotions, thoughts, and behavioral patterns. In the context of attraction, self-awareness is crucial for understanding our romantic desires, recognizing our attachment styles, and identifying the qualities we seek in a partner. Imagine a woman who consistently finds herself attracted to emotionally unavailable partners. By developing self-awareness, she might realize that this pattern stems from her own fear of intimacy or a subconscious desire to recreate unhealthy relationship dynamics from her past. Armed with this insight, she can begin to challenge these patterns, seeking partners who are capable of meeting her emotional needs and fostering a secure, loving connection. By cultivating self-awareness, we empower ourselves to make conscious, intentional choices in our romantic lives, seeking partners who align with our values, respect our boundaries, and inspire us to become the best versions of ourselves. Empathy, stepping into the shoes of our partners. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, serves as a cornerstone of emotional intelligence in relationships. It's about stepping outside of our own perspectives, putting ourselves in our partner's shoes, and striving to see the world through their eyes, even when their experiences and emotions differ from our own. Imagine a man whose partner is going through a difficult time at work. He might not fully understand the intricacies of her job or the specific challenges she's facing, but he can offer empathy by listening attentively, validating her feelings, and offering support without trying to fix the situation or minimize her experience. Empathy is not about agreeing with our partner's perspective or condoning their behavior, but rather about creating a safe space for them to share their feelings without judgment or criticism. By cultivating empathy in our relationships, we create a foundation of trust, respect, and emotional intimacy that allows love to flourish. Section 5. Emotional regulation, navigating the ups and downs of relationships. Relationships, by their very nature, are a roller coaster ride of emotions, filled with moments of joy, excitement, and deep connection, as well as periods of conflict, frustration, and hurt feelings. Emotional regulation, the ability to manage and respond to our emotions in healthy, constructive ways, becomes paramount in navigating the inevitable ups and downs of love. Imagine a couple having an argument. A partner with high emotional regulation can recognize the escalating tension, take a step back to cool down, and approach the conversation later with a calmer demeanor, seeking a resolution rather than engaging in a heated exchange that could damage the relationship. By developing emotional regulation skills, we can avoid impulsive reactions, communicate our needs more effectively, and navigate conflict with greater grace and understanding, fostering a more harmonious and fulfilling relationship dynamic. Section 6. Vulnerability. The courage to open our hearts. Vulnerability, the willingness to let down our guards, embrace our imperfections, and share our authentic selves with another person, lies at the very core of intimacy and deep connection. It's about allowing ourselves to be seen, known, and loved for who we truly are, flaws and all, without the fear of judgment or rejection. Imagine a couple sharing their deepest fears and insecurities with each other, creating a safe space for emotional intimacy and unconditional acceptance. This act of vulnerability, though often requiring immense courage, deepens their bond, fostering a sense of trust and closeness that transcends the superficialities of everyday life. Vulnerability is not about oversharing or burdening our partners with our emotional baggage. By cultivating vulnerability in our relationships, we create a foundation for deep, meaningful connections that withstand the test of time. Section 7. Effective communication, building bridges of understanding. In the intricate tapestry of human connection, effective communication serves as the threads that weave together understanding, empathy, and lasting intimacy. It's about going beyond the surface level of words, learning to express our needs and desires clearly, and listening attentively to our partners, seeking to understand their perspectives, even when they differ from our own. Imagine a couple discussing a sensitive topic. Instead of interrupting, getting defensive, or shutting down, they practice active listening, reflecting back what they've heard, and asking clarifying questions to ensure mutual understanding. Effective communication also involves recognizing the importance of nonverbal cues, such as body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions, which can often convey more meaning than words alone. By honing our communication skills, we can bridge the gaps that inevitably arise in any relationship, fostering a deeper understanding of ourselves and our partners, and creating a more fulfilling and harmonious connection. Section 8. Emotional Intelligence in Action. Nurturing lasting love. As our exploration of emotional intelligence in attraction draws to a close, it's essential to remember that these skills are not static traits, but rather dynamic practices that require ongoing cultivation and refinement throughout our lives and relationships. By embracing self-awareness, empathy, emotional regulation, vulnerability, and effective communication, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate the complexities of love with greater grace, understanding, and resilience. Imagine a couple celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, their love having weathered the inevitable storms of life and emerged stronger than ever before. By embracing the principles of EQ, we embark on a lifelong journey of self-discovery, connection, and the boundless potential of human love.
Section 1. The Power of Shared Laughter. When humor ignites attraction. Picture this: a bustling coffee shop, the aroma of freshly brewed espresso filling the air, a chance encounter between two strangers brought together by a shared sense of humor. Sarah, a witty and observant writer, sat at a table by the window, her laptop open, a half-written article staring back at her. She glanced up as the door opened, her gaze drawn to a man who had just entered, his eyes scanning the room for an available seat. He was tall, with a kind smile and a twinkle in his eye that hinted at a playful spirit. As he made his way towards the counter, he tripped over a carelessly discarded newspaper, his face flushing a bright red as he stumbled, but quickly regained his balance. Instead of being mortified, he chuckled at his own clumsiness, shaking his head as if to say, "Well, that was graceful." Sarah, witnessing the entire scene, couldn't help but laugh out loud, her amusement a mixture of genuine empathy and appreciation for his ability to find humor in the unexpected. The man, hearing her laughter, turned towards her, his smile widening as their eyes met. That seemingly insignificant exchange, fueled by shared laughter and a mutual appreciation for life's little absurdities, marked the beginning of their connection. Section 2. A chance encounter. The mere exposure effect in action. Mark, a dedicated architect, always took the same route to work. Each day, he'd stop at a small bakery a few blocks from his office. One Tuesday morning, his attention was drawn to a woman in a bright red coat. Over the next few weeks, Mark noticed her more frequently. He'd find himself looking for her, a flicker of recognition sparking when their eyes met. One morning, Mark decided to take a chance and spoke to her. Bridging cultural divides, love's universal language. In Paris, a chance encounter between two individuals from different cultures showed the power of human connection. Liam, an artist from Ireland, traveled to Paris seeking inspiration. He wandered through the Louvre, captivated by the masterpieces. Before the Venus de Milo, he noticed a young woman nearby. She was dressed in a vibrant sari, exuding quiet grace. Liam approached her, his French limited. "Bonjour," he began. "C'est très belle, n'est-ce pas?" The woman smiled, her eyes sparkling. They found common ground in their shared appreciation for art. Their encounter proved that love requires no translation. The magnetism of shared values, building a foundation of connection. In New York City, a chance meeting at a volunteer event illustrated the profound impact of shared values in forging deep connections. Emily, a passionate advocate for social justice, dedicated her weekends to volunteering at a local organization. She believed in the transformative power of compassion. One Saturday, she met David, a kind-hearted lawyer offering legal aid. Their shared passion for social justice ignited a spark of connection. Emily admired David's commitment to using his legal skills to fight for others. David was inspired by Emily's dedication to serving the vulnerable. Their connection deepened, fueled by shared values and mutual respect. Their relationship blossomed into a love that was both inspiring and enduring.
As our exploration of the science of attraction draws to a close, we find ourselves standing before a breathtaking tapestry, woven from the intricate threads of psychology, biology, culture, and emotional intelligence. Each thread, a testament to the complexity of human desire and connection, contributes to the rich and multifaceted experience of attraction, reminding us that there is no single formula for love, no magic potion to ignite the spark of desire. We've journeyed through the corridors of the mind, uncovering the psychological principles that influence our perceptions of attractiveness, from the mere exposure effect, which highlights the power of familiarity, to the similarity attraction hypothesis, which underscores our tendency to seek partners who reflect our own values and beliefs. We've delved into the fascinating realm of biology, exploring the role of pheromones, hormones, and evolutionary echoes in shaping our romantic choices, recognizing that our bodies and brains still bear the imprint of our ancestral past. We've ventured into the diverse landscapes of culture and society, acknowledging the profound influence of cultural norms, media representations, and social expectations on our definitions of beauty and desirability. And we've explored the transformative power of emotional intelligence, recognizing that self-awareness, empathy, vulnerability, and effective communication serve as the cornerstones of deep, meaningful, and lasting connections. The tapestry of attraction, much like life itself, is not a static work of art, but rather an ever-evolving dance shaped by the constant interplay of individual experiences, societal shifts, and the enduring mysteries of the human heart. What was considered alluring a generation ago might be met with indifference or even aversion today. As cultural norms evolve, beauty standards are challenged, and technology reshapes the landscape of human connection. The rise of online dating, for example, has fundamentally altered the ways in which we meet potential partners, expanding our romantic horizons, while also presenting unique challenges to navigating the complexities of attraction in the digital age. The proliferation of social media has created new avenues for self-expression and connection, while also fueling a culture of comparison and the pressure to present a curated, often unrealistic version of ourselves to the world. Amidst these ever-changing dynamics, one thing remains constant: the profound human need for connection, for belonging, for the love and acceptance that make life worth living. While the ways in which we seek and express love may evolve, the fundamental desire for human connection transcends time, culture, and technological advancements, reminding us that we are social creatures, wired for intimacy, and eternally seeking the solace and joy of shared experience. As we navigate the intricate dance of attraction, it's essential to approach our own desires and preferences with a sense of curiosity, compassion, and a willingness to challenge the societal narratives that often dictate who we should be attracted to and how we should express our affections. There's no right or wrong when it comes to matters of the heart, no universal checklist of desirable qualities that guarantees a perfect match. Instead of striving for some idealized notion of romantic perfection, we can embrace the beauty of individuality, recognizing that our unique blend of experiences, values, and aspirations shapes our attractions in ways that defy easy categorization. What matters most is finding someone who resonates with us on a deep, authentic level, someone who challenges us to grow, supports our dreams, and accepts us for who we are, flaws and all. This journey of self-discovery, of unraveling the layers of our own desires and challenging the societal norms that may limit our understanding of love, requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. But the rewards are immeasurable, leading us towards relationships that are not only fulfilling, but also truly liberating, allowing us to express our love freely, authentically, and without reservation. In the pursuit of meaningful connections, self-awareness emerges as an invaluable compass, guiding us towards relationships that align with our values, nurture our growth, and bring out the best versions of ourselves. By turning inward and exploring the depths of our own hearts, we gain a deeper understanding of our romantic desires, attachment styles, and the patterns that may be holding us back from experiencing the love we deserve. Self-awareness invites us to ask ourselves challenging questions. What are my core values when it comes to love and relationships? What are my needs and boundaries? What are my patterns in relationships? And do these patterns serve me or hold me back from experiencing true intimacy? By honestly reflecting on these questions, we gain valuable insights into our own romantic blueprints, empowering us to make conscious, intentional choices that align with our deepest desires and longings. Self-awareness also involves cultivating a compassionate understanding of our own imperfections, recognizing that we are all works in progress, navigating the complexities of love and relationships with the best of our abilities. By embracing our flaws, celebrating our strengths, and approaching ourselves with kindness and acceptance, we create a solid foundation for attracting partners who appreciate us for who we truly are, imperfections and all. As we've discovered throughout our exploration, emotional intelligence plays a pivotal role in fostering deep, meaningful, and lasting connections. By developing our capacity for self-awareness, empathy, emotional regulation, vulnerability, and effective communication, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate the inevitable challenges of love with grace, understanding, and resilience. Emotional intelligence is not a destination, but rather a lifelong journey of growth and self-discovery, a commitment to showing up as our best selves in our relationships, even when it's difficult. It's about recognizing that love is not always easy, but it's always worth fighting for, and that the most fulfilling relationships are those in which both partners are committed to personal growth, emotional intimacy, and the ongoing work of nurturing a deep and lasting connection. By embracing the principles of emotional intelligence, we create a ripple effect that extends far beyond our romantic relationships, influencing our interactions with family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers we encounter along the way. By cultivating compassion, empathy, and effective communication skills, we contribute to a more loving, understanding, and harmonious world, one heart-centered interaction at a time. The journey from initial attraction to lasting love is rarely a straight line, but rather a winding path filled with unexpected twists, turns, and detours. It's a journey that requires patience, perseverance, a willingness to embrace vulnerability, and a shared commitment to growth, both as individuals and as a couple. Along this path, we'll encounter challenges that test our limits, moments of doubt and insecurity, and the inevitable conflicts that arise when two unique individuals attempt to merge their lives, dreams, and aspirations. But it's within these challenges, within the crucible of conflict and compromise, that true love has the opportunity to blossom and deepen. By approaching these challenges with open hearts, a willingness to communicate honestly, and a shared commitment to finding solutions that honor the needs of both partners, we transform obstacles into opportunities for growth, intimacy, and a love that deepens with each passing year. The journey from attraction to lasting love is not for the faint of heart, but for those courageous enough to embark on this adventure. The rewards are immeasurable. It's a journey that leads us towards a love that is not only passionate, but also enduring. A love that weathers the storms of life and emerges stronger, more resilient, and more beautiful with each passing year. As we conclude this exploration of the science of attraction, remember that this is not the end, but rather the beginning of your own unique journey of discovery. The insights, perspectives, and reflections shared here are meant to serve as guideposts, illuminating the path towards deeper connections. But ultimately, it's up to you to integrate these ideas into your own life, relationships, and understanding of love. Embrace the complexities of attraction, challenge the societal norms that limit your understanding of love, cultivate emotional intelligence, and never stop exploring the boundless potential of human connection. The world is filled with incredible individuals waiting to be discovered, and within each of us lies the capacity for deep, meaningful, and transformative love.